bearer for the October the 10th governorship election in Ondo State.
Governor Akerodolu scored the highest votes in the election, which held at the Dome in Akure, the state capital. While announcing Governor Akerodolu as the winner of the exercise, Yaya Bello, Governor of Kogi and chairman of the APC primary election committee, said he polled a total of 2,458 votes, while Olushola Oke came second with 262 votes.
More than 3,127 delegates voted in the election. TVC News senior political correspondent Akeredolu joins me now from Ondo State. Ayo, good morning. It's good to have you join us right now. Bring us up to speed. The Governor Akeredolu is the flag bearer of the party right now. What is the mood like, especially considering how dissatisfied some of the other aspirants at the election were before the election?
Okay, thank you, Mark. It's not the general election yet, so this is the game of the delegates, and the delegates actually decided who they wanted overwhelmingly. You can see reflecting in the results that was actually counted that if over 3,000 delegates and 2,000 something opted for the incumbent governor, so he has the party structure. And in the game of delegates, you are talking about statutory delegates, public office holders, members of their state house of assembly, and the governor kind of had a kind of 60% head start when it comes to delegate system. So that's why a lot of people have been rooting for the direct system of primaries. But this is an indirect, which is also constitutional, and the governor had the day. So I have with me the Director of Publicity of the All Progressive Congress, Mr. Steve Otaloro. From your own estimation of that results, all other aspirants, they didn't have up to 200 votes. What played out?
Well, it is a testament to the fact that a lot of party members embrace the fact that Governor Akerodolu has done so well, and there's need for continuity. And more importantly, the fact that the general public now, those state citizens are actually rooting for him. Even though you said it's general election yet, I tell you this is a reflection of what will happen at the general election. I can assure you it's going to be a walkover at the general election, because this governor have done so much that the people of Ondo State will always want to return him. So it will be a grievous mistake on our part, and the members knows this, if he didn't win this election, this primary. And that's why.
Thank you, Mr. Otaloro. So moving on now, the most important thing now, the next phase is that the People's Democratic Party will be holding their own primaries. It's also an indirect mode of primaries. It's a stiff contest between Itayo Jegede, the candidate 4 years ago, and the incumbent deputy governor, and Mr. Eddie Olafeso, the former deputy Southwest chairman of the People's Democratic Party. They have 3 aspirants, gunning for that position to be the candidate of the People's Democratic Party. In the next 24 hours, tomorrow, we are going to know who will emerge as the candidate of the People's Democratic Party.
All right, Ayo, quickly before we let you go, at this point, some of the candidates, like you mentioned, didn't score up to 200, and there was a candidate that didn't even have a vote at all. I wonder what played out. Would you say that these candidates were unpopular with the delegates?
I told you something about the delegate system. Some of them, as at Friday, they were rooting for the direct system of primaries. So they've been campaigning among party members, card-carrying members of the All Progressive Congress across 18 local governments. So they've not been reaching out to those delegates direct. So it was on Friday that it was decided that it was going to be a game of delegates. As at the time it was decided, the person that was more popular actually took his structure, camped his structure, and it showed that it's on ground. That's one thing about the delegate system. If it's possible for you to just get your old delegate, ward chairman, everybody, get them together and get them to vote for you. That is if you are popular. So what Governor Akerodolu has just done is to show his popularity within the All Progressive Congress structure. He's going to face a big test come October 10. And that is going to be what I describe as the litmus test. So he's going to show that his popularity on October 10, if he's actually popular in Ondo State, by facing any candidate of the People's Democratic Party.
Okay. All right, we'll wait to see how that pans out. But certainly, obviously, it is the indigenes of Ondo State who will get to decide what they want. Thank you very much, Ayo Zugbaku, for your time on the program.
Well, TVC News senior political correspondent Ayo Morade joins us from Ondo State. Ayo, talk to us about the reaction you're getting from the people of the state with regards to the fact that their governor is returning, or rather is the candidate of the people's of the APC rather. How do they feel about this?
Mike, good morning over there. Let me quickly tell you that it is over now. The Governor Akerodolu has emerged as the flag bearer of the All Progressive Congress in Ondo State. And the issue now is that he said after he was elected that reconciliation is the major thing now, that he is ready to go and meet the aggrieved members of the party so that they can work together to win that general election. But for now, what is on is the PDP primary election, which is slated for Wednesday, and the gladiators in that contest are 8. And the party is also working to ensure that they pick a good candidate. But for now, I have a guest with me who is a strong member of the PDP. He's a strong member of the PDP. I have Mr. Benson and Nico Menyi. He wants to take a look at tomorrow's primary, how it's going to be like. Mr. Eniko Menyi, tomorrow is your primary. How prepared is your party?
Very well. We are prepared. We have set this ball at the stage ready. We have conducted our ward congresses, our local government congresses. The delegates are intact. The ad hoc delegates, 3 per ward, are all intact. We are prepared for tomorrow's election, and we are set. And by the grace of God, we will come out with the best of the candidates.
Okay, Mr. Eniko, what are the issues? What are you looking at ahead of the primary slated for Wednesday?
Well, we had some challenges a few days ago when one of the aspirants decided to clandestinely tamper with the ad hoc delegate. When the committee led by His Excellency Alhaji Dankwabo came to Ondo State, we made it abundantly clear that the election of the delegates that was held on the 8th of this month in the various wards will be the one that will stand. Any attempt or attempted attempt to alter that particular list will not augur well for the party. And thank God, the man, being a former governor, understood the point we're making. 7 of us canvassed this issue. I'm talking about 7 of the candidates, save one that was not around. And then we stated the facts copiously and very sincerely. And the man understood and upheld the position which we took in that particular matter. However, I'm told that the same person has still not changed.
We have to at this moment. Veronica and Mike, over to you in Lagos.
All right, thank you very much. Certainly, everyone was enjoying that, but we had to, due to time right now. Thank you, Ayode Jim.